Hey guys, and welcome to a little series that I'm going to do every Saturday until the new game comes out. This is Animal Crossing City Folk, and of course the new game I'm referring to is Animal Crossing New Leaf, which comes out on June 9th. I'm going to, in this video at least, take you on a tour of my town, Dilltown. Okay. Nope, today's the fishing tournament. They do that on some Saturdays. Anyway, this is my little character named Brittany. She has the same name as me, of course. I'm going to take you into my house real quick before we start the tour of my town. This is my Gracie's room. Gracie Grace is a giraffe that sells like couture or fancy, very expensive at least, furniture and clothes and accessories and umbrellas, etc. And this is the Gracie series, if I didn't mention that before. I put it in my main room because that's how I like to organize it. I change it every season, and this is kind of the summer layout that I do. The music box in the corner that I have is from Katie the cat. You have a chance of getting her over Wi-Fi with her mom. One of them will be in your town, and the other one will be in the town that you visited or that visited you. Upstairs I have the Pirate series that you get from Pascal. He's a little orange otter that will appear on your bridges sometimes. And if you give him a scallop from your beach, he'll give you one of these items, except for the treasure chest. And the lantern is also not included, but I didn't know what other light source would match, so I just stuck it in here. And the treasure chest actually makes a cute little noise when you open it. The only piece I believe I don't have in here is the ship compass. It just didn't have a spot. So I'm going to take you down to the basement next. Down the stairs. Okay, this is my basement. I decorated it kind of as a beach, tropical paradise theme. The wall and floor from... I heard something weird. The wall and floor from Sahara, the camel. She comes to your town, I think, twice a week. And I believe the days are dependent on your individual town. I think she comes to mine Tuesdays and Fridays. So, yeah, it might be different for you. I'm not sure if it's the same for everyone or not. And the other furniture is just stuff that I thought would match pretty well. The hibiscus is actually a regional exclusive holiday gift thing. I believe it's from Korea. And I think the sandcastle is from Europe. Either that or it was from America, and I completely forgot. And this picnic basket is from Labor Day, I think. And I have this little beach chair with my stereo and my table. I'm just chilling. The stereo is playing KK Calypso. KK Slider is the dog that plays guitar and comes to the roost on Saturday evenings. I think it's Saturdays after 8. So, yeah, that's my house. On the outside I have gold roses because I don't like to water my flowers that much. Plus I'm the main player, so I deserve a little something special. I have the flag, since it's fully upgraded, and I put a light blue Yoshi to match my light blue roof. Because that's my favorite color. Ugh. Weeds. The person that lives in front of me is Freckles. I don't really like her. I used to be mean to her, but I'm going to stop being mean to my villagers because I don't want to make that a habit in Animal Crossing New Leaf. I want to be nice to everyone. As the mayor, I kind of have to. This is the inside of her house. I'm not going to talk to any of my villagers. I'm just going to introduce you to them because I think I'm going to make a villagers video on its own. So this is her house. Goodbye. She's a pink duck and she has freckles across her nose and I don't think she's that cute, but I'm still gonna be nice to her. This is Nook's. I don't think I'm gonna go inside. I kind of already checked. Well, no, I'll go inside. I checked before the video and I didn't need anything, but I'll show you the inside. This is Tom Nook. When you have it fully upgraded to Nooking Hens, he's wearing like this suit. He looks pretty dapper. And Nooking Hens is the only store upgrade that has an upstairs, where you can see his nephews, Timmy and Tommy. So this is the furniture that I have available. I don't need any of it, like I already said. I also am pretty sure I don't need any of the walls or the floors, since the only ones that I'm missing are from Sahara, the camel. But downstairs he sells tools, flowers, trees, medicine, and these stationaries, which you can write letters to either your Wi-Fi friends or your villagers, or your future self, which basically you just write a letter to yourself and it gets delivered sometime in the future. The medicine, you can buy it if you got stung by a bee, or occasionally a villager in your town will get sick, and yeah, you gotta buy that to make them better. Alright. These flowers are kind of hodgepodge together. These are the ones that I wear in my hair, like that. I just keep them outside of Nook's because I thought that was close enough to my house, but far enough away that it didn't look terrible. This is my villager, Poppy. I like her. She's a little squirrel. You may have noticed, but I put flowers outside of all my neighbors' homes because I like to know who lives there. Those don't really match her, but she does have a cute little red nose, so it kind of goes. Oops, I talked to her. I said I wasn't going to do that. Oh well. That's Poppy. She's cute. Okay, got a little butterfly flying around. Down here is my beach. I have this little section where I collected all the seashells. Like, this is every seashell you can get. Put some nice flowers around this palm tree. More beach down here. You can go fishing in the ocean and in the river. There's different fish in each one. I also think these flowers look pretty together, so I'm just showing them off. So do these. I like to put a lot of my flowers by the river because it's easy for me to remember to go to the river to water them. Here's Stitches. This is actually his house too, but you can't see the inside. I waved to him. I think that's a cute function. I hope they keep it in New Leaf. I like waving to my villagers. There's not much over here. I usually take this instead of the path. I don't know why. Pretty much because there's nothing over here. The signposts actually say little advice things for if you're first starting out, or if you need help learning how to use a tool, or pretty much just the basic mechanics. This is Broccolo's house. He's not home. This is my friend's house. I had him make a character. Hopefully he will be featured in one of these videos as his first time playing, because he only made the character and then I went on and upgraded his house a little bit and decorated it. So he hasn't actually played, and hopefully he will for this little series that I'm doing. There's nothing really behind here, just trees. I try not, oh, a fossil thing. I try not to go back here because I'm trying to reserve my grass. As you may know if you play, your grass disappears the more you walk on it. It's a function of the game called animal tracks. And a lot of people don't like that. I heard that they lessened it, made it less severe, and oh, there's Broccolo. We just passed his house. They made it less severe in New Leaf, so that's good. it doesn't disappear as fast, I heard. The clock chimes at every hour, so this is my squirrel. Well, my other squirrel. We already met Poppy. Pecan. I like her. I wish she was wearing the shirt that she's gazing at, because it would match her, but she's not wearing it, so whatever. See, this is her house. Pecan's house. And the music changes every hour, which is why you're hearing a slightly different tune. I actually really like this song too, so it's a good thing it came on. I line my ramps with orange flowers. That might be kind of weird. I have like a certain color or type of flower for a lot of different little landmarks. Like I put the 2 flowers outside of every villager's house, and I have orange flowers on the ramps, and I do black flowers by the bridges, and each building has their own color rose. So the museum is blue. I'm actually not going to go in the museum. Again, I'm going to make it its own video because it is actually complete, so I can take you through all of the exhibits and show you all the stuff in there. And I do blue flowers around my ponds. And I have 2 walkways like this that I lined with white flowers. I just thought it looked nice. And here are the black flowers I mentioned. Jitters is home, so let's go ahead and go in and see him. This is Jitters. He's a bird. He's one of my favorite villagers. I have 4 or 5 that live in my town and I never want to move out. Those would be Daisy, Mallory, Jitters, Stitches, and those are the main 4, and I kind of don't want Monty to leave. He's a monkey who lives here. Even though I don't like where his house is placed, he's a monkey. I've never had a monkey before, and I want him to stay. None of these people are home. Alright. I think when my friend hopefully joins me in these videos is when I'll take you to the extra people's houses that I made. They hold my holiday furniture and some of my clothes because I don't have enough room. This is the bulletin board. It kind of just tells you what's going on in town. It mentioned that the fishing tournament is today, which is why Chuck is out here. He is a beaver that will take your fish and gobble them up, and yeah. Oh, let me take you to Town Hall before I move over there. I'm missing a path here. There we go. So Town Hall is where I'll be working when I start New Leaf. But basically you have Tortimer in the back. He's the current mayor. He's either a turtle or a tortoise. I'm not sure which one. And then we have Pelly the pelican. And in this little window you can ask her about your environment, which is how you determine whether or not you have a perfect town. I do not. And I don't know how, because I had a perfect town before I took a little hiatus from this game and all my flowers died. But I put all the flowers back pretty much where I had them before, and more. And it's still not perfect. It's not like I cut down any trees or anything either. So, you could also change your town tune. Mine's supposed to sound like the Powerpuff Girls little intro. You know, close enough. You can also donate to the town fund. That's how you get a 3rd bridge for, I think it's 200,000 bells. The fountain, which is 600,000 bells. And then your choice of either a lighthouse or a windmill for 1,000,000 bells. And I chose the lighthouse because I think I passed by it, but the little area that it's in, he's like sleeping. The little area that it's in has, it's pretty much a good atmosphere for where the lighthouse is. It's right on the beach. And then you can also say that you have a problem, which will either be with the residents, You can say that someone's being rude, or that will change their catchphrase, or sloppy, that'll change their clothes, or, you know, never mind. I try not to say anything about anyone. Oh, you can say they have weird letters too. I don't know what happens if you say you're locked out. I'm kind of afraid to find out. And then in this window, you can send or save mail, and then you can also save pictures to the Wii message board, which I've never used. This is how you send mail. You can either send it to the villagers in your town, or friends on Wi-Fi, or yourself. And you can also save mail. I chose to save all my letters from people that had moved out. This one is the one that really makes me sad. Lily. She's a frog, and I really love her, and I'm sad that she moved out. And I hope I have her in New Leaf. And these are all the other villagers that moved out from my town. A lot of them I was just like, I don't really like them. Mac was the last one to move out. And I had someone that I don't really prefer to Mac take his spot. That's the recycling bin. You can put stuff in there. You saw the times that they pick it up. Villagers will also put stuff in there, so you can look through it and take their furniture, which I do. I do that. This is my fountain, which I mentioned. I actually donated all the bells for all of the town fun project thingies myself. This is the bus stop where you can go to the city. I'll probably do that at the end of the video. This is the gate. You have Booker over here. He is in charge of telling you what's new. Will tell if any people have come by. Obviously, I already saw Chuck is here, so I'm not going to ask him. Something lost is the lost and found. I guess just random items show up there. Sometimes it's furniture, clothes, stationery. Generally, it's pitfalls that you haven't dug up, which I never dig mine up because I don't really care about them. You can change your town flag, which I'll show you mine in a little bit. And where am I is just an explanation of Booker and what he does. So he explains all that stuff to you. And this is Copper. He's pretty much in charge of all the online functionality. He gives you your friend code. You can choose this to go out to someone else's town that you already have registered their friend code, and they have your friend code, or you can have people over to your town by inviting guests. It'll open the gate and people can come to your town. And the same thing, he'll just tell you about the stuff if you pick where am I. So that's the gate. I think in New Leaf they're changing it so that you have a train station instead of the gate. So you ride a train to someone else's town. I thought that was pretty cute. I'm excited for that. This is the new villager that I alluded to that took Mac's spot. It's Rasher. He's not very cute, but like I said, I'm trying to be nice to all my villagers. And hopefully that'll carry over as I have it in New Leaf. He's this pig. He looks like a failed attempt at making bacon with all of his scars and his dark pigmentation. 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 He's a pig. That's why it's funny. And over here I also have my Able Sisters store. This is where you buy clothes, accessories, hats, umbrellas, and you can also make your own designs, which I've done to these 4 first slots. The last 4 in the back on the umbrellas are ones that are there by default. I don't really feel like putting any ones up. And basically a pro design is a pattern that you make where the sleeves and the back of the shirt are different from the front. Otherwise, it'll just be the same pattern on all 4 canvases. And you can store designs and ask her, what is this place? And this is her sister, Sable. Of course. And that of course is Maple. And yeah, they're sisters. They have a third sister. I believe she's the oldest one. But there's a little cutscene storyline that happens when you first start the game and get to know everyone. That's pretty much all of my town. I think there's some villagers that we didn't see. Oh, there's Mallory. But I'll do villagers in their own little video, I think. So let's go to the city, which is coincidentally the title of this game for any European countries. So when you go to the bus stop, a bus will come with kapp'n driving. Kapp'n is a kappa, which is a mythical creature from Japanese folklore. He looks a lot like a turtle, which is what I thought he was at first, until I looked it up. He's kind of creepy. I don't know if he says different stuff if you're like a boy. Probably he will. But I try to skip through it. I don't really care. I've been playing this for a while. Oh, Phineas is there. Phineas is a sea lion, and as you can see, he has a tangy. He has balloons that he'll give you. He's a lot of fun. Tangy. My mom actually has her in her town. I love her. I want her in my town. She actually said to me that she was gonna move to my town when I was visiting my mom, but she hasn't. Down here is Red's store. Red is a fox, and he's pretty sly. He'll sell you, there's 3 items that appear in a shop, and this is usually a painting, the one in the middle. And they're really, really marked up, and I try not to shop here. Alright, and then over here is the theater, where you can either see Dr. Shrunk, or Frizzard, I think. I've never seen him actually, so I'm not really familiar. But you go in here and you ask if you can buy a ticket, and you can see one of these emotions. I actually don't have anger. I've never had it, so I want to see that. Alright, and sometimes there's little villagers that are in here. This is Blair the squirrel, I believe. Wow. And Moose the mouse. I'm gonna sit right up front. Alright, so this is Dr. Shrunk. I'm kind of skipping through this pretty fast, but basically he just tells a little story. Oh, there's the emotion. And then after his little comedy bit, you can learn the emotion that he just showed off. So I'm gonna learn that. Let's get rid of distress. And now I can do this. I'll probably use that on Freckles. I also have this one. I think that's Delight. I have Laughter. I have Disbelief. That one's my favorite. I use that all the time. So that's the theater. I actually didn't really intend to show it off to that extent, but I didn't have that emotion and I wanted it, so I took it. This is the Happy Room Academy, I believe, is what HRA stands for. It's run by Lyle. I think he's a river otter, not a sea otter like Pascal. I'm pushing him around. I didn't know I could do that. Anyway, there's a model room back here. It kind of depends on whatever the theme is for the happy room. This is actually, I think it's my mom's lovely series room that she made up. So she has quite a few things in here. But yeah, it could be one of your rooms, it could be one of your villagers' rooms, and it could be a room of anyone that you've Wi-Fi'd with. Let's talk to him. It's kind of annoying. Okay, so you can ask about the model room, you can ask about your latest evaluation, which is basically how they rate your room, or you can tell them to stop sending you letters. Okay. And this is Gracie Grace, which I spoke of when I gave a little tour of my own house. This is the third able sister label. She actually works for Gracie Grace. She moved out to the city after their parents passed away. And this is Winnie. I want her in my town. She's so cute. These are the clothes that they sell. Some accessories. The furniture is over here. Sometimes Gracie will be here. She'll stand in this area. And if you come to her with a complete look on, which is like accessories, glasses, hats, with matching clothing and matching shoes, and I think she even counts your hairstyle. It has to be all one look, quote unquote. But she'll give you 10% off of the merchandise if you have a full look going on. And this is the auction house. I've actually never used this. I think I have gone in here before though. I think basically you just put items up for sale, and I don't know if it's people on Wi-Fi or just random villagers that come to the city to bid on them. And his arms actually move faster the closer you get to him. That's funny. Let's see if I can display something. Oh, never mind. Well, I don't really know what the function of that is, so. But that's the auction house with Lloyd the Groid. Oh, Willow. I like her. I want her in my town. This is a good place to go if you just are upset about who's in your town. This is Kix, the skunk. He shines your shoes. Well, first of all, I can't afford it, but I'm also content with my shoes. But he basically will ask you if you want your shoes shined by the color of your outfit or the style of your outfit. And you'll get different shoe colors based on that. Mine are black, so I guess I went in with black clothes or something. Shampoodle is where you get your hair done. Actually, you can either get your hair done or a total makeover, which is your me mask. I don't think I have that, but I can't afford it either. It's basically just a me that you choose from your me plaza thing, and they give you the head of it, like the face, so you can wear that on your head as like a mask. Or you can get your hair done. Again, I like how my hair is done, so. Plus, I don't have enough bells for it. But she'll ask you a series of questions that determines the style of your hair and the color. And last but not least is Katrina. She's a fortune teller. I don't think I can afford to have my fortune told. Oh, I can. You can either get a fortune told or you can get a charm. I think I'll get the fortune. I'm not feeling very fortunate right now. Mario. Oh. Interesting. The charm is basically something that affects your likelihood of finding like fossils or gyroids or like rare fish, stuff like that. She basically gives you a task that you have to complete. Chevre. I want her in my town. I want a lot of villagers. There's just ones here that are cuter than mine. But yeah, I think I'm going to end the video here. That was a tour of my town, as well as the city. I hope you enjoyed it, and be on the lookout next Saturday for my next video. Let me know if you'd rather see me do a tour of my museum, or if you want me to talk to my villagers, or maybe I could squeeze in the functionalities of all the tools in one of those, or if you want to see a guest come on and play as his character that we created for him together. So yeah, leave that in a comment, and please like this video if you're excited for Animal Crossing New Leaf, which I will upload when it comes out on June 9th. Thanks for watching. Bye!